Appliance Factory and Mattress Kingdom, the nation's largest discount appliance dealer. Visit our website for deals and store locations near you.
Hello America, this is Keith, your friendly neighborhood technician, coming at you with some more wonderful information. So you've had your wonderful Whirlpool Maytag refrigerator, French door. All of a sudden you're not making ice. I'm going to show you how to take out the Icemaker assembly, okay? And this is a complicated, silly, but easy to do job. And you'll understand what I mean by that once you see it. So first of all, it's got to be one that looks like this. If it doesn't look like this, this isn't going to work for you. But take your Icemaker out like you would normally do. Get it out of the way. Now, this is your Icemaker assembly. It's the whole assembly. Okay, you're not going to be able to take just this off. You have to take the whole assembly out. Now, the fun part is you've got to get this piece off, which thoroughly sucks. You see this little hole right there? You need to get your foot in there, and then you pop it out. Okay, what I'm doing is this right here, putting this in here, popping that down, and then I'm pulling it this way. If you don't get this, it's not gonna let go because it's actually resting right over here. That's what it rests on to keep this piece in place. Yes, you do need this piece, okay? It's not easy to do. I make it look a lot easier than it actually is because it goes in, showing them. You go in, you're gonna come in, you're gonna go to the top, you're going to press down, and then you're going to pull. That's how you're gonna get that piece out. It's easier said than done. You're not gonna feel that, okay? It's hard to feel when it's in there, but you just gotta just put it in, push it down, and then pull. Okay, so you got this piece out. Now your next piece is gonna be your harness. There's your clip, and then you pull it out. From here, get this out of the way. Just kind of push that in there. Now you see I've got this little clip right here. This little clip right there, okay? You're gonna have to, this is where it gets fun. I grab this with one hand, and then I pop that out with the other hand, and you pull, okay? And you get it started moving. And then once you get it started moving, okay, it's a slow, constant process, but you've got to make sure this wire, the front wire, stays out of your way, okay? And pull, and your whole assembly comes out. This is the whole assembly, okay? This is your Icemaker, this is your auger motor, this is your blower fan, the whole 9 yards. I would highly recommend replacing the whole assembly. It is more expensive, but to take this off means you take this apart, which means you take that apart, and then you got to reassemble it. Hopefully you don't break anything in the process. If you do break something in the process, you're gonna have to buy this whole assembly because you can't buy just this without this, but you can buy this without this. I'd recommend doing the whole thing. And then once you get it, it's basically push and go. So what you're gonna do is now you're gonna line it up, okay? And if you look, it's pretty much exact fit. And you slide it back. Keep going, you'll hear a clip. Once you hear that clip, that means you know your piece here is now where it's supposed to be. This piece here, right there, that is what is holding your Icemaker in. You can also use this, okay? But it's basically, be careful, you can push that too far and you can break that. But that's what's gonna clip in. And then once you get that in, okay, then you line up your clips, okay? And this gets kind of fun because you really don't have room for two hands. So you kind of got to do it with one. And it sucks. Okay, you do it enough, you can actually get it there. See, now it's back in. Make sure you snap in, okay? Then it'll go here. Then you will take this, and if you look at this, I've got a clip here. It's gonna go here. And I've got these that go back here. You're gonna put it in here. Okay, line it up. Okay, make sure you're flush. And boom, she pops in place. That's how you replace the whole assembly. Like I said, I'd recommend replacing the whole assembly, not just the Icemaker. If you're well schooled and you're good with tools and mechanical, you can try it. If you're not, don't. Just buy the assembly, swap it in, swap it out, you're good to go. And then you'll basically put this back in. Okay. And voila, you're done. So don't forget to subscribe to this YouTube channel and come back for some more wonderful information, and we'll all see you next week. Have a good day.